What's up, everybody? It's Hey John. I jabber opportunities nonstop. Today I will be talking about Shiba USD. I will be talking about Evergrande, natural gas, and these are going to be some huge opportunities coming to you guys. So make sure you watch the whole video to its whole entirety if you want to capture these opportunities. Let's get to it. Evergrande. Why am I talking about it again? Well, Evergrande is essentially a huge conglomerate of China that's a huge real estate division, and they are currently looking to be insolvent. Why are they being insolvent? Well, they have bond payments that were due last week and they missed it. They have more upcoming bonds coming on October 11th, and there were no signs of symptoms of them being able to pay these bonds. Today, October 4th, 2021, we are seeing the Hong Kong Stock Exchange pause and halt trading on Evergrande, and you're seeing it send ripples throughout the whole market. You're seeing S&P fall by 2%, NASDAQ about 2 or 3% as well. Ladies and gentlemen, these are huge falls right now. Everything is intertwined, and if this falls, in my opinion, you're going to see a lot more failure. Yes, there has been some articles saying, hey, you know what, we're kind of detached from them and blah, blah, blah. But the truth being is that this is a huge company and it cannot be overlooked because, as you know, China is the second largest economy of the world. And if this is one of their largest real estate holdings and if it sinks, well, guess what? Chinese people love their real estate. With that being said, I do want to reiterate that Evergrande is a huge domino piece. If it falls, then we're going to see more failure in the stock market, and most likely we will see more rocketing of the cryptocurrency market because, as you know, cryptocurrency was created as a hedge against the traditional monetary institutions. As a hedge against them because of their corrupt and unpalatable ways of doing business. Evergrande. What are they trying to do right now? Well, there has been notices of Evergrande trying to sell their Evergrande EV electric vehicle division, and guess what? No interest whatsoever. They're trying to sell their real estate division, and crickets. No interest whatsoever. So if you see a company trying to sell their assets and nobody's buying it, that means everyone's holding out and saying, how much can I gouge you for your asset? So if your asset is worth $1, look at these guys and gals. They're sharks, they're predators, and they want to pay you pennies on the dollar for your assets because they want operating room and they want to get a great discount to support their portfolios at your expense. So Evergrande is currently looking that way, and China is still not stepping in to literally bail them out. But what they are saying is, you know what, hey guys, hey creditors, let's give them some breathing room. Let's give them some liquidity. Let's give them some money. But currently that isn't happening. And I think this is great because I don't believe in too big to fail. I don't believe that companies should get bailed out. I believe the people should get bailed out because these same people pay all these taxes for infrastructure, all kinds of stuff that these companies use, and they don't pay their fair share, in my opinion. So with that being said, I'm okay with this and I'm all for it and I like it because I want to see cryptocurrency go to the moon. And yes, I am invested in cryptocurrency, and yes, I am also invested in the stock market, but I'm okay with seeing my stocks come down. I'm okay with that because I know long term it doesn't matter. If I'm holding, it's only gonna go up and I'm okay with that. But for cryptocurrency, I like it. It's hot right now and I want to go even higher. So I'm okay with taking a hit on my stock market. No problem with that whatsoever. Natural gas is a huge opportunity. The reason for that is because we're seeing an astronomical price in natural gas, and we're seeing a rebound back to the previous high a few days ago. And with that being said, if that can happen, and I believe it probably will, it's due in part because we're all trying to be meteorologists. We're all saying, hey, is it going to be a cold winter? Do we have enough energy storage? Well, China is buying natural gas hand over fist blindly, buying as much as possible. Don't even care who it is. Just give me some and I'll buy it from you. Europeans have a natural gas shortage currently for electricity generation, and if it's a cold winter in Europe, well, guess what? They may not have enough, and they may need to look into alternative energy sources, such as oil. And oil is rocking and rolling to a very high price of about $79 per barrel. I have not seen a price like that in a long time. And you have to understand that the only place in the world that can ramp up production instantly or very soon is Saudi Arabia. Nowhere else. Not the U.S. domestic shale producers. Nowhere else but Saudi Arabia. And guess what Saudi Arabia has done? Okay. In the past, they would have 2 meetings every year to determine whether or not I should produce or reduce my oil production. But now the Saudi prince is saying, hey, you know what? I want to be the central bank of oil. So let's have a meeting every single month so we can determine whether or not we should increase or decrease the supply of oil to bolster our portfolio, aka make more money and gouge you people who want to buy my oil. And currently, we're seeing the oil price around $79. I would say it's a very high price currently. And now, in their next meeting, they have to determine, by day, I mean OPEC Plus, they have to determine whether or not I should increase production or reduce production here. Let's see here. We're near an all-time high. Do I want to cool off the price of oil by producing more and getting more profit? Sounds pretty good to me. Or should I just maintain or even reduce production and let it go even higher and make more with less? Wow, both are very, very appealing if you're in OPEC Plus right here, right? However, though, you have to understand that if this continues for a long time, you're going to see social unrest in the world. And when you see social unrest, you're going to see instability. And when you see instability, the governments are going to need to step in to take care of things. And think of the oil shortages we had in America in the past. Well, it led to conflict. So I'll leave it at that. I'm not trying to be a warmonger. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying, if you look at history, by history, I mean a few decades ago, even a decade or two ago, when you see this kind of an oil starvation, you're going to see conflict, and usually that's going to lead to, I would say, not fun things in the world. And I hope they don't happen either. So, moving on to Shib USD. This cryptocurrency is literally on the moon. And I'm about to go over the charts right now to explain to you why this is significant and why you need some Shiba USDT. I don't care if you believe in it. I don't care what it is. I'm just saying that from a chart perspective here, this is the crypto to get into. Let's get to it. Okay, Shib USDT. This is a phenomenal cryptocurrency. It is literally rocking and rolling to the moon, and I'm about to show you why from a chart perspective. This is the one to get, and it is time to get into it, okay? Because there will be pullbacks, but I'm telling you right now, I'm about to give you the supports and resistance, and you know where to get into, okay? I don't give financial advice. I just share with all you what I will be doing. So, currently, we're seeing the resistance of 967, and currently, this is a long term. By long term, I mean several months, okay? Since May, around there, this happened. And now we're finally breaking out of it, the first time in 5 months. This is significant, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a Shib holder, this is what you want to see. This is what you've been patiently holding for. This means that if we can hold here and close here and go higher for the next few days, and hover above 967, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that for Shib USD, this means that they are holding on to their strong position, and this is going to be a bullish movement to the upside, and this is only literally just the beginning. So let me zoom out real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about here, okay? So on May 19, 2021, you can see for the first time, we went below 967. And over time, for the past 5 months, we've seen 967 be a resistance on multiple occasions. Every time it got in or near around there, it got rejected. And for 5 months, we've traded a low sideways. The zigzag, 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 zigzag. And the lows for the past 5 months have been around 5, 548. So it's been a huge accumulation period for about 5 months. And now Shib USD has decided to, you know what? It is time to wake up. And I feel like waking up and just killing these bears and going to the moon. And that's what I'm seeing, folks. And this is fantastic. Again, I want to reemphasize, if you're a Shib USD holder here, I would say hodling right now is a fantastic opportunity. But if you've been holding around 548, you know, anywhere around there, you've literally doubled your money, because around current price is about 1130. You've literally doubled your price by a little bit, maybe 120% or something like that. If you want to take profits, I always say there is no shame in taking profits. But to me, if we can confirm this move in the next 2 or 3 days with confirmation candlesticks, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time to sell. It is the time to go to the moon, and it is a time to hodl and possibly even buy more to rocket this even higher. And I want to be transparent. Nobody has given me any Shib coins or anything. This is me covering it from a purely chart perspective here. And from what I'm seeing here, this is significant. And this is what you want to see, folks. Literally, this is what you want to see. Now, for the first resistance, I'm going to say it's around $13.99. And when I say that, this is going to be the price, okay? I'm not saying all those zeros because there are just too many, so I'm giving you the number instead. $13.99. And after that, it's going to be $17.92. Let me go ahead and draw these real quick too, so I don't forget. Booyah. This is going to be significant, ladies and gentlemen. Significant. All right. If this can happen, if we can break $13.99 and then $17.98, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the next resistance at around 3474. But you have to understand, these numbers are very temporary in nature because Shib has not been there for very long. And if we can break those and go higher, holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be very, very wealthy. But of course, I do encourage folks to take profits and don't get too greedy. But I'm just speaking for myself though. So I want to share this with you guys here because this is a huge play and there is still lots of room to grow. If you're looking to get into Shib USDT here, right? I would say if it goes back to around 967 and it can hold that support line, I would say anywhere at around there is a fantastic place to get into. Again, I don't give financial advice. I just want to emphasize that. I'm just sharing with all of you what I would do from purely a chart perspective here. And the reason for this rocking and rolling here is because Elon Musk has threw out a tweet about his little fluky dog in the front of his Tesla, and that sent Shib and all the other doggy type of coins soaring. But Shib USDT has not pulled back after an hour or two. If anything, it's continued to go up. So to me, this is a more natural and a more organic move. This has, I would say, very little to do with Elon Musk, but it doesn't hurt because he is supporting the Dogecoin industry of cryptocurrency. So I want to share with all you guys and gals that fantastic news. And most importantly, if you are a new viewer, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you're a returning viewer, you know what to do. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you on the next one.